Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So, it's alternated sides, so I had to come down and I got to move my car. But I didn't know that I was going to come down at this time because it's pretty early in the morning, and um, I had to make agushu. Agushu agushu is a bath, but it's not just a regular bath like you just washing up. It's a righteous bath. It's a righteous bath, right? You start off with the right side, then you start off with the left side, right? Agushu, especially on Juma Friday, right? You make agushu. You make agushu, right? And it's a full body wash, right? You state your intentions, and you will make this spiritual spiritual bath. I know when a person pass away and they righteous and they Muslim, they give the body agushu, agushu. You wash the body, right? And it's a certain way how you do it. It's a righteous, it's a righteous bath that you give your body, all right? So come with me as I jump into this content. I want to jump into this content. This content is going to be really, really, really good, and I want you to pay attention to this content, right? Because basically, it's going to give you insight if this ever happened to you in your life and you are still living. And if you are still living, basically, this will give you some heads up. I could just only give you heads up. And it worked for me. It worked for me. Let me tell you something. At your worstest point in your life, your entity will show itself to you. This entity will show itself to you. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if it never happened to you, it just ain't happened to you. It's not your time, right? One of your lowest points is death. Is death. Or it may appear that it's death, right? I know many people have passed away. Many people have passed away, right? And if they can talk, they can give you the details on how death approached them. How death approached them, right? I'm not saying that what approached me at my weakest state, but it felt like death. It felt like death. It felt like death. Let me get into this story. I was at my weakest point a couple of years back. I think that this was like 10 or maybe 11 years ago. This was like 10 years ago, 11 years ago, 12 years ago. Don't quote me on that. I was at my weakest point. I think that I was still drinking or I wasn't drinking. Yep, I still was drinking because I remember that I had a talk with my sister, my oldest sister, and we was talking, and something came over me that night. Something came over me, and when it came over me, it put me into a trance. I can't explain it. My senses was heightened. It activated my senses. I mean, all of my senses was heightened. It's a spiritual sense that was heightened. My mind and my spiritual sense was heightened at its highest point. and it was going on days. So where I was at, I needed to leave because soon I felt this sense. It started activating other entities, but these other entities was human. It was human, and it was evil. Everywhere I pulled up, everywhere I go, it was activating each evil human being there. It was activating each human being there. Basically, I was thinking that this census was heightened is because I was at this particular place. This particular place. So I moved. Once I moved from the census, soon I walked out the door because this sense came upon me in the house. And it was there. And it put me like inside like a dream state. It wasn't a dream state, but it was like a dream state. Only where that evil, whether it was openly or secretly, will know that I was existing. And only I can sense it, and it can sense me. I was outnumbered. I got on a train. Even on the train, it was activating evil. It followed me. I went to work that day. When I got to work, as I was walking, it started activating people there. It started activating them. Yo, I'm walking down the blocks because I was working in Sunset Park. And people on that block right there, they was into stuff. The guys, they was into stuff. I knew it. They knew it. I kid you not. It activated them. As soon as I bend the corner, they already knew I was there. It activated them. It activated evil. But in the same token, as it activated evil, I don't know how, the cops pulled up. And threw them guys up against the wall and locked them up for whatever reason. I went to work. The census and the activation was still there. I got to work. I couldn't work because it was so powerful. It was overwhelming. Like I couldn't handle it. It was overwhelming. For my spirit. Like my senses were so heightened. I felt that day was the day that it was going to be my last day upon the earth, that I was going to be departing the earth. It was so bad, I had to tell my supervisor I wasn't feeling good. I had to call a friend of mine. And she know. Good friend of mine. Good Sahaba. She's a good Sahaba. Called her. I'm like, listen, you need to come get me. Please come get me. Please. She get on a train. I told her where I was at. She came on a train. She said, listen, I'm here. We started walking. But as we walking, the census was on us. Yo, it was so heavy upon me. And I was telling her, but she didn't know because she couldn't feel what I felt. It felt like death. it was because it was too heightened. Now, mind you, when you have special abilities, special powers about yourself, all of these activations is going to activate about yourself. It's going to activate you. It's going to activate you. I jumped in a cab. We called a cab. A cab came to us. We was waving it down. We was waving the cab down. We was on 3rd Avenue in Sunset Park. If you know Sunset Park, you got 3rd Avenue, you got 4th, you got 5th, and you got so off and so on. Sunset Park in Brooklyn. A cab pulled up. So now I'm going to explain this to you. A cab pulled up. We got in the cab. We jumped in the cab. As we jumped in the cab, now everybody know about Sunset Park. They got a cemetery up there. I kid you not. She felt it was an eerie feeling. Even she started to feel it. She was like, yo, she felt the eerie feeling. Right? It started affecting her also. But my sisters was up. The people in the street, it started activating the people in the street. It knew that I was inside of the cab. People were stopping, they was looking. She could attest to that. She could attest to that, what was going on. She was like, what? She saw this with her own eyes, her own 2 eyes. So, I got to her house. Stood there for like two days. It still was on me. Day in, day out, 24/7. 24/7. Now, mind you, I'm at my lowest point. I'm at my lowest point at this point that I feel. I'm thinking that death was upon me. It felt this way. It felt this way, like it had some spell upon me, and only I can see it, and it can see it, and those that it was activated can see it. It didn't matter where I go. It didn't matter where I went. It was like whatever about me, my senses and my power that I had that was blessed upon me from the Alpha Omega, the Creator, it was like uncovered. Everybody could see it now. Everybody could see it. And it was like I was an enemy to them. I was an enemy to them. And it felt like I was being hunted by evil. And I was. But I couldn't see it. It was heavy upon me. And then one day, that morning, what happened was that the night I started getting some signs. Right? And the signs was telling me to do certain things. And I can't tell you the things. This is personal. So I started doing them. And when I did it, that morning, that night, or coming into the night, into the morning, it revealed itself to me. It was like 8 feet tall. I mean, it was tall and huge. It was like 8 feet, 9 feet tall. It was tall as the ceiling. And big. It was big. I mean, big. And huge. I mean, huge. Right now, I'm getting chills telling you the story. It told me to do something. Because it revealed itself to me. Right? I saw it. And then that day, that whole still, I still had it upon me. That night, I did some things. Whatever it told me to do, wherever my guardian angels was, and the supreme being, the Alpha Omega, the creator, everything in existence, gave me a sign. And I did what it told me to do. That morning, I woke up. I saw suds. I saw suds. And instantly, all the senses or whatever I was in, it was all gone. That feeling was gone. It felt like death. No matter where you go, no matter where you go, it was on me. It was on me. But it wasn't death. It wasn't death. It was a strong, strong, strong spell. A very powerful, strong spell. I mean, strong spell. That it appears like it was death, but it wasn't. Since that day of me vanquishing and me killing my demon, it was a powerful demon. I mean, powerful. I mean, it was big. It was big. It revealed itself to me. My life has been elevating from that day forth. Since I vanquished and killed my entity and my demon, my life has been elevating since that day. Elevated. I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking cigarettes. Certain things about me started to change. It started to change about me. And the reason why I'm telling you that is that it is real. It is real. It is real as the sun rises in the morning. It is real as the sun sets at night. It is real. Some people are not here to tell their story and what they had to face. And the creator, the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence has blessed me to be the example for whatever reason to mankind, to myself, to my children, to my loved ones, to all of my children's mothers, that I beat the odds and the things that I went to is true and that I am a changed man. So I want to thank the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence, for giving me the power and insight to fight my demon. That's the last battle. The first battle that I had with this entity is in 2000. So this is part one, right? I'm going to tell you about 2000 when I was attacked. And it took all of them years at my weakest point and my lowest point, when it think it had against the rope, where it think it was going to murder, death, kill me. At that time, the creator sent the police over to lock those guys up, because I felt those guys was activated by that powerful demon to do whatever they was doing. And when they was going to do it, in that nick of time, the police came and locked them up. I saw it. And the reason why I'm saying that, because it's going to come a time in your life that nobody's going to see that but you and the evil or whatever is upon you. Or sometimes you might not even get a chance to see it. You may not get it. You may not get it. That was the first sign that the Creator was there for me. The other sign is when me and my Sahaba, my female friend, my comrade, my partner, she was walking up with me from the job. The cab came right away. It came right away. I tell you, man, you don't want that feeling upon you. You don't want that feeling upon you because it might be the end of you. Who knows? I don't know. I thought it was going to be the end of me. But I didn't give up. I didn't give up. Sometimes when you call out to people, they won't come. They will not come. For some reason, she came and she caught a glimpse of what was going on with me. This is a fact. Yes. So this is part one of giving you some insight at your weakest point in your life. Your entity will come to murder, death, kill you. To murder, death, kill you. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace. Fish Friday, y'all. Fish Friday. It's Fish Friday. Get you some fish. Get you some fish. It is the year of the fish. The year of the fish, y'all. The year of the fish. Happy Juma Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Juma Friday. Peace, y'all.